is the most dangerous camping experience I have ever had in my life. From hearing whispers in the forest all night that I couldn't identify, and I don't know if I'm being paranoid, but I have been hearing whispering coming from like here, to being warned that I won't make it.
Won't make it.
Won't make it. And finding a knife outside of my tent in the middle of the night. It's a knife. This is the closest I think I've ever been to certain doom. Guys, welcome back to Cursed Urban. I'm your host Dan, and we are in for a very, hopefully, interesting video tonight. But before we get started, guys, if you are new here, make sure to go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, a member of the Cursed crew, or even a brand new viewer, make sure to go down there, leave me a comment, let me know that you're ready for today's video. That being said, let's get into what we're dealing with today. Alright guys, tonight I am in what's called the Rock Forest. Now, this place has been on my to-do list for quite a while, because it's not too far from my place, but still far enough. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. And the legends and mysteries surrounding this place go way back, early 1900s. There's been strange and unusual activity. Reported sightings of Bigfoot, sightings of the Dogman, sightings of Hellhound, sightings of Mothman, you name it, it's here. As well as tons of paranormal and cult activity. Now, this is the first time I've been here myself. Actually second, but the first time I was here I wasn't even doing YouTube. This is the second time I've been here, first time camping. And yeah, I'm excited to get into this place. I'm really excited. There's been a lot of paranormal researchers come out here and come back with incredible findings. So this should be pretty interesting. Although, I did pick the coldest day so far of the year to come out here. I think it's a very warm 12 degrees out right now. Very, very warm. Very warm. My hands feel great right now. I did bring gloves, but I do have like the full Long John's thermal onesie on. So I should be alright. I should be alright. I'm gonna put my tent nice and close to the fire, and thankfully it's not windy at all, dude. If it was windy today, I'd be out. Like, that would be it. But I brought a good amount of firewood, and yeah. So we're gonna get set up. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on the trail today. Maybe a little bit at night. There's a nice trail that leads right from my campsite that goes right around this lake. Dude, this lake, there's like thousands of geese there. Like, I'm not even, like, that's not an exaggeration. There's literally thousands of geese here right now, or at least the high hundreds. No, I think there's thousands. You can probably hear them. They're really annoying. But yeah, there's this nice little trail that kind of like swoops. It doesn't go far, but it goes around the lake a little bit. And it comes out right from my campsite. So I might investigate that. Otherwise, I'm probably going to stay close to home and stay warm by building a fire and just hanging out by here. So let's get camp set up, and then we will get into the investigation. Dude, it is so cold out right now that my camera, the LCD screen, the little viewfinder that's on the side of the camera, is lagging because the pixels are too cold and the refresh rate is not able to keep up with the cold camera. Like, I'm looking at it right now and like it's like blurry. So that's how cold it is. I need to get some gloves on because I'm starting to lose the feeling in my fingers. Yeah, it sucks out today. I do have extra clothes. I got my usual sleeping bag, but I figure if I put it right next to the fire, like I'll be pretty good. But yeah, you're gonna hear me whine and complain about the cold a lot. Actually, not too much. Once I get that fire set up, I think we'll be good. So let's do that. Let's get camp set up. I'm gonna get the fire kind of ready, and then we'll see what we're gonna do tonight. can you guys hear these geese? It's excessive. It's like they're all like making noise at once. I've never heard such a loud group of geese in my life. Hopefully they go to bed though, and this doesn't happen all night. Here come more. Here come more. There's like another 50 flying in. This is crazy. It's because the geese know I'm camping here. If you watch this channel for longer than a couple videos, you know the geese and I do not have a good history together. Alright, so I got camp set up pretty much as good as it's gonna get. I guess I gotta move the tent a little bit closer, but I was worried I was gonna like light on fire if some embers, you know, come out and touch the tent, so I kept it over there. But yeah, look at this. This is a good looking fire. Maybe it's not, but I think it's a good looking fire setup. So got all that stuff packed. I'll drench it in lighter fluid and light it up, and then we got some big sticks over there, and then I saw a bunch sitting around in the woods. Like somebody was burning this thing. I drug it out of the pit, so maybe I could use that if I need to. And then I saw some that other campers had left in their fire pits as well as I drove in, so I could stop. I could go back and stop, but I think I should be good on wood with just what's in this area. Then I got the tent with my cot, which I think I'm going to switch to a inflatable mattress. It's going to leave me less room in the tent, but it's going to be way more comfortable because honestly, the cot kind of sucks. Kind of sucks big time, actually. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's better than the ground, but the air mattress would be top tier. Once I get I guess I could get a bigger, better tent, and then, something's messed up on the tent. Oops. There we go. I didn't stake it into the ground tonight because I was too lazy. Yeah, and then we just got our supply table of lighter fluid, bought new batteries for the mini lantern, energy drink, water for drinking and or putting out the fire. I brought that for putting out the fire, but I mean, if I run out of drinking water, I can drink that. All right, so I'm gonna get the batteries replaced in this lantern, and some other small things, and then we'll see where we'll go from there. Alright, so everything is set up pretty much how I want it to. The night is starting to set in just a little bit so far. And I've been noticing some strange happenings out where I'm at. A lot of very odd behavior from people. While I was setting up camp, I had a guy a lady pull in here. And they pulled in, they stopped. The lady got out, walked up to the water with something in her hand, came back without it. And then she got in the car, they started to drive away. But right before they went down the road, the guy got out and walked down the trail. And she just left. Very weird. He just looked like, he didn't look like anything. He didn't look like anything suspicious. Like, he just looked like an old man. Old man. He had one of those hats on with the flaps that like cover the ears. And I don't know what she had in her hands because they were pretty far away. But I'm assuming it was bread to feed the geese. That's what it kind of looked like. But it's just still like very bizarre behavior. And then just now, a truck came and just very slowly drove around this camping area and then just paused right by me, which I was just kind of down the trail a little bit, but I can still see the campsite from where I was at. Paused by, I saw him, like, he came up here, paused by my setup, and I was like, okay, maybe, it's a park ranger or what do they call it? Camping, campsite host. Maybe it's the campsite host, like, and they want to tell me something like, hey, you can't burn right now, or hey, you can't have your car parked where it is, or what have you. It doesn't matter. So I start walking toward, like, over here to see if they need something or if they want to tell me something. And as I do, I see the guy look at me, like he looks back at me. I can see him in his truck, and then they just drive away. He just drives away. He didn't drive away like, he didn't peel out or anything, but he just he made eye contact with me and then just kept on going. I don't know, dude. It's people have some very bizarre behaviors around here. So yeah, it's a very interesting area that I'm at. So what we're gonna do, I think, is I'm just gonna check out this trail nearby. I was thinking about going across the forest to another trail that I came by that I wanted to hike down and check out, but it's like between probably about a 7-minute drive, 10-minute drive from here over there. And with this stuff, I don't want to be too far from the site. Obviously, I can pack most of my stuff up, like my camera stuff, all my valuable stuff will be with me on my backpack. It's not a big deal, but I don't really want to leave anything here right now with how weird these people are acting. So I think we're just going to take a quick little stroll down this trail. It's very short, but gives us a change of scenery, and we'll do some spirit talker, see if we get any leads, see if we're in a good spot, and we will take it from there. Alright guys, let me adjust this camera so I can see what's going on. Looks like, dude, a lot of the geese have cleared out too. Come on, camera, work with me. There we go. Alright, so you can see the tent in the background, my campsite. I'll show you how quick and easy it is to get to the trail from where I'm at. And we're here. So that's nice. Oh, excuse me, I just slammed an energy drink. Dude, I forgot how cold out it was. and I slammed this I set my energy drink down, and I hadn't drank it since I started setting everything up. And man, did I realize real quick how cold it was. That thing hurt my teeth, it was so cold. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the trail. It just comes over here and connects to another area on the other side of the lake. But there's really not much to it at all. It's a very, very short trail, extremely short trail. But I mean, it's cool. It's nice. Yeah, this is it. This is literally it. And right over here is just like, yeah, it just leads up to another campsite, where you can see like the sign. So a very, very brief change of scenery, but you know, we work with what we got. It's just, dude, it's so cold out today that it's really gonna be just like a camping video tonight. Like, it's gonna be me sitting by the fire roasting some marshmallows, hoping we get some creepy occurrences by the campsite. But I know a lot of people have been asking for that, so I guess this video is for you guys. So a lot of people have been asking, like, Dan, we want to see you just like we don't care about you hiking, just like show us the entire camping experience. Like, sit down, make food, like just hang out at the campsite, you know, show us more in your tent, like, you know, we just want to just see the camping experience, and like, and you know, and the investigation, of course. We're like, we don't care about the hiking. And I was like, okay, like, that's fine, like, you know, I can do that. But I know some people like, you know, a change of scenery. And big shout out to you guys, whoever's new here too as well. It's good to have you on board. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being here on the channel. You guys have been leaving me a lot of wonderful, wonderful comments, and I really appreciate that. I've read all of them. I tried to respond as much as I could to most of them. Got some haters as well, but can't have anything nice without the haters. But for the most part, actually, the overwhelming majority have been just fantastic people, fantastic comments. So thank you guys. I am very grateful for all of you. Thank you guys, the new subscribers, thank you. You guys, make sure to share this video with a friend, family member, or on your social media too, so we can keep the channel growing. I just hit 20K on here. Actually, I'm sorry. We just hit 20K on here. And again, I just want to stop and say thank you guys to everybody who's been here. All the people from day one, all the new subscribers, all the people who hung in from Randonautica days. You guys are awesome, and this channel absolutely would just be a shell of what it is without you. So, or wouldn't be a shell of what it is without you. This channel would just be a shell of what it is without you. There we go. I think I said it right. I think I said it right. So, big shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. And like I said, I'm eternally thankful. But let's get to it. Let's get to work. Let's hit that 30K by the end of winter. What do you think? I think we can do it. I think we can do 30K by the end of winter. That gives us what? December, January, February, March, technically, to the middle of April. So 4.5 months to hit 30K. Guys, let's do it. Let's run it. Share this video, like this video, leave comments. You guys have been doing great. Let's run those numbers up and keep it going. Anyways, I am going to set up here real quick, get some of those wonderful shots of me walking down the trail that I add in throughout the video, and then we'll do a little bit of spirit talker, and then we'll pretty quick head back to camp and light this fire. So we are set up right behind, hold on, let me make this a little bit less lopsided. There we go. We're set up right behind the tent. Tent's right down that way, about 40 yards. We're gonna do a little bit of spirit talker here. I don't have, see, here's the thing, is I have pretty much gone into this florist. I have gone into this florist today. No, I'm sorry, I've gone into this forest today pretty much blind. I don't know much about this area, other than, you know, what I've told you guys Spirit Talker is on to, by the way. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. I just hear there's a lot of sightings here, a lot of paranormal activity here, and a lot of recent things that have happened here. But aside from that, like, I don't have any specifics, like, this has happened here, or like, search on this side, or like, in the woods in this...
Silent.
Silent. Yeah.
Ezekiel.
Dude, that... My hair is standing up, and it's not because I'm cold. It's pretty much like Spirit Talker just told me to shut up, and then we heard that scream. I think it was coming from, like, the other side of the lake. I've never had that happen
You're
before.
safe here.
You're safe here. Can you tell me who just screamed? It told me silent. And as soon as I shut up, just that near blood curdling scream over there. Can you tell me your name or anything more about this forest? I think we're in for a wild night. I think we're in for a wild night. Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Am I dead?
Am I dead? I don't know. I'd like to find out if you are or not, so I could like help you with that. Can you tell me your name? Or what this place means to you, maybe? Could you fill me in on either of those things? What do you think? My name's Dan, and I'm here. I'm not trying to trespass on your land or on your history. I'm here just to learn about this place and learn about you, if you feel like sharing.
Beverly.
Beverly. Thank you very much, Beverly. Was that you who I heard across the lake? Or from the forest? Is that you who was screaming? Was somebody hurt that was screaming? Don't be shy. Feel free to communicate with me through this device I have in my hand. You can talk through it and I can hear you. So don't feel shy. I'm not here to cause...
It's ancient.
It's ancient. I'm not here to cause problems. I'm not here to hurt you. So please, by all means, feel free to communicate in any way that you want. Maybe you can move something for me? A lot of people I talk to like to snap branches or step on branches. Maybe that's something you want to try.
Flashing.
Flashing. I don't see anything flashing. I don't have anything flashing either. Maybe you don't like communicating this way? If not, you can tell me and we can try something else. Or if you don't like me to communicate with you at all, you can tell me that too, and I won't bother you. But it seems like you do, since you told me to be silent.
Have memories.
Have memories. What are you memories of? We'll give it a little bit. We'll give it a couple more minutes, and then if we don't get anything substantial, I'm gonna head back and light that fire up, and then we'll roast some marshmallows, have a fireside chat, and do some more spirit talker and necrometer. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a couple more minutes. I'm getting really mixed signals here. It's like I'm getting like they obviously are saying something to me, but then at the same time it doesn't sound like they are interested in talking or letting me know too much about them.
Isaac.
Isaac. We're getting a bunch of like Ezekiel, Isaac. Do those names mean anything to you? Ezekiel and Isaac? Could you tell me what you know about this place? Or what it means to you? Yo. It's a possum. It's a possum.
Anxiety.
Yeah, I probably am giving the possum anxiety. Oh man, I hope I got it on video. It came right down here.
Death is not the end.
Came right down here and walked through this drain pipe. I was like, what is that? Because it was like, it was not a squirrel or anything. It sounded like something like, like larger steps. Yeah, it was a possum. That was cool. If you guys don't know, I love possums. Like that's like my favorite animal. I want to get one as a pet. But yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I hope I got him on video, but I don't know if I did because he came right through there. Can we see that? It's right there. I might have. We'll have to check. Anyways, so it just said to me, death is not the end, and you are not safe. Which is a contradiction because it just said you're safe here. Now it said you are not safe. Can you tell me why I'm not safe? Is there a reason why I'm not safe here?
Bad entities here.
Bad entities here. I'd say that is a pretty rapid response too when I asked why am I not safe. That was a pretty quick response with it answering bad entities here. Thank you for that response. I appreciate the warning. Can you tell me
Christopher.
I was going to say, can you tell me who these entities are? Maybe Christopher is one of them? Or can you tell me what these entities are? I hear there's a lot of creatures that aren't human roaming these woods. Is that true? Are those the bad entities?
Impressive.
Impressive. All right, I'm going to end this here. Thank you for the answers. Thank you for the answers. I will be able to communicate with you in a little bit if you'd like to continue. All right, yeah, I'm going to head back because I am freezing. I brought a coat, but I don't feel like going to get it. I feel like lighting a fire instead and staying warm by the fire. But no, that's a little bit concerning, to be honest. Bad entities here. You are not safe. It seems like how it sounded is like when I heard that scream, like that's what it was talking about. Like that's one of the bad entities, and I was safe here, but it moved over to me or something, and that's why I'm no longer safe. I don't know. I guess it's kind of a shot in the dark, but that's how I interpreted it. So this should make for an interesting night to see what we get. All right, it's super dark. All right, guys, I am back at the campsite, and I'm going to attempt to start this fire. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. And it's getting super dark out, so I want to get it going quick. And big shout out to everybody who's on the live stream right now. I actually got a live stream going, so make sure you got your notifications on, because you never know when I'll go live. But a big shout out to everybody who's on the live stream right now. They're sitting in the background chilling. And yeah, I'm gonna drench this piece of cardboard in lighter fluid and hope that's all it takes to get this fire going. Just kidding. I'm gonna drench the entire fire in lighter fluid because it's too cold to play games tonight. There we go. Yeah, it's absolutely too cold to try and get this fire going with a piece of cardboard. So I'm just going to use the old Konami code. The Konami code for campfires. Ah, shoot. I will set my car alarm off. They would not appreciate that. All right, are we gonna have luck with this one? Let's see, let's find out. Looks good so far. And again, it's probably just burning off all the lighter fluid right now, but hopefully not. Hopefully it'll keep going. So fingers crossed, guys. All right, everyone. I finally got the fire started. Finally got the fire started. Very upset. Not about the fire, but because of where I'm sitting. As you guys usually know, I like to have camping chairs with me. And I completely forgot the camping chairs, and I have the table tonight. But whatever, you know, it's all good. So I got the fire going. Yeah. My phone is acting up though, which causes me some concern. Because I was just live, and if you were on the live stream, you know how much fun I had trying to get the fire started. Yeah, because the people who are on the live definitely saw me struggling with the fire. But all of a sudden, my phone dropped to 15%, and I was like, you know, that's not right. Like, I know my phone's like charged way more than that, but it dropped to 15%. I ended the live, it dropped to 9% after that, and 8%. And I plugged it in, and it said slow charging on it, and I checked it, and it went back up to 34%. And it wouldn't charge anymore. So I think the battery is just too cold right now. So I'm gonna put it in my pocket, warm it up real quick, or try to warm it up a little bit. So yeah, I think the battery is just too cold right now. So yeah, we got a nice little fire going. Yeah, feels pretty good, especially tonight, like, because it is super cold tonight. But yeah, this fire feels great. Hold on, I need to pick up my lanterns. So, set this one here, just to have a little bit of extra light on the scene. But yeah. So I was trying to, okay, so after, when I realized, like, okay, I don't have my what's the word I'm looking for? I don't have my chairs, my camping chairs. I was like, I don't have my camping chairs. What can I do? I remember, move the table over. So I went up to the table, and this thing was like frozen to the ground. It felt like it was chained to the ground. And I was like trying to like lift it up. Finally broke it free, drug it over here. But yeah, tonight's been fun. It really has. It's been a fun night of camping. So far anyways. So yeah, we got a nice fire going here though. Another piece of birch on there. Yeah, here we go. Nice piece of dry birch on there. Should keep it going for quite a while. I got some really big logs on this thing, so this should keep it going for a good bit. And I can feel how cold my phone was too. It's just like chilling my leg. But yeah, this fire's great. I think I hear people in the woods. Yeah, I think I hear people over there. I can't tell if it's geese or if it's like other campers, but I didn't see anybody else. Thought I was here like pretty much by myself. That did not go the way I wanted it to, but it's all good. There we go. Oh man. Alright guys, so let's get into a little Necrometer. Actually, let's do some Spirit Talker. Let's see if it has anything else to say, because it seemed like we're getting on and off like decent answers on Spirit Talker. See if it has anything, good to say. Are you still here with me right now? Yeah, I'm like crying from all the smoke that's been getting in my eyes. Are you still here with me right now? Oh, what's its name? I forgot its name. Died in battle. Okay. Can you tell me who died in battle? Was it a battle here? I don't think there's any type of historical battles that took place here. Actually, I know there wasn't for a fact.
I was cremated.
I was cremated, okay. Was cremated, died in battle. We'll give it a little bit, and if we don't get anything of substance, any substantial answers, then yeah, we'll move on to Necrometer.
Why have you come?
Why have you come? I came to learn more about this forest. And you've warned me about coming here, but why is that? What's here that you're afraid of? Oliver. Got Oliver recently too on here. Is there anything you could tell me about Oliver?
This is helping me.
This is helping me. Okay. I'm glad to be of help. Can you give me a sign that you're still here with me? That I'm talking to someone? Feel free to communicate with me through this device, or if you're uncomfortable with that, feel free to do something in the environment. Make a sound. Feel free to walk around my campsite so I can hear your footsteps.
I made that sound.
I made that sound. Oh, okay. Okay, dude. Oh, man. I think we just got our answer about that, if there's anything here with us. I made that sound and then well, not immediately, but pretty
Avoid this area.
close to, we hear a loud break in the forest. Avoid this area. it's very interesting because it's been telling me like all night, well, pretty close to the entire time I've been here since we went on that little trail. And now here, like, you're not safe here. Now it says avoid this area. It's very interesting. It really is concerned about me being like here where I am. There's something up. There's an animal back there too. I can hear it.
They see the mist.
They see the mist. Oh? There's definitely an animal back here. I don't know what kind. It sounds small. Like that opossum. There it is. Hear it again. I hear it, but I don't see it. Oh, what's that? Is that wood? Yeah, nice. Oh, it's an actual piece of firewood with some cardboard on it. Thanks, mysterious animal, for leading me to this piece of firewood. That's what's up. This is going right on the fire right now. There we go. Yeah, that's a good piece. Oh, is that another piece of wood? Oh, yes, it is. Got a big log right there. I'm not gonna... If we run out, I'll grab it. I don't feel like going. I think we got enough. We got a good amount on the fire. Got one more big piece still. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we're good. That's a pretty good fire. All right, let's see what we missed on Spirit Talker. All right. They see the mist. The children sing. Virginia
Chairs.
need help. And chairs, which, to be fair, chairs is a good one because I forgot my chairs. So, did you hear me talking about the chairs? Is that why you said that?
Agitated.
Agitated. What is agitated? Is whatever lives here agitated? Maybe at my presence here? Is that what the problem is? They're agitated that I'm here? You gotta be kidding me. I just heard that scream again. I just heard that scream coming from the other side of the lake. Same, like it sounded almost the exact same. Was that you? Who's
Arthur.
is whoever's agitated screaming? Is that why I'm not safe?
Chairs.
We got chairs again. Alright guys. Oh, I'm gonna shut off Spirit Talker here. I'm gonna switch over to Necrometer
Leg.
and see if we get any different responses. Alright, got some more wood on the fire that I scrounged up. Burning real good. Oh, you guys are lopsided. You guys are super lopsided. Let me straighten that out. There we go. That better? Yeah, that's better. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, I got the fire going. Now we're going to move on to Necrometer. And pay close attention to the video, guys. I don't know how many of you are listening with headphones. And I don't know if I'm being paranoid, but the past, like, little while, I have been hearing what I think I've been hearing whispering coming from, like, here. Like, it's a little ways back, but it sounds like people talking, but purposely talking extremely quietly. But I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm being overly paranoid, or, you know, it could be something paranormal, or if there's people back there. But here's the thing. I haven't heard any movement aside from that animal that we heard a little bit ago. And that definitely was an animal. That was not a person, you know. So I haven't heard any movement coming from that area aside from that. But I swear I've heard whispering. I don't know. Maybe I'm paranoid. Anyways, doesn't matter. I was just going to say, guys, leave me a comment if you hear it or if you heard it already and maybe I missed it. But it could be a lot of things. It could be the geese echoing from behind there. Alright. Let's get the Necrometer open. See if we have any luck with old Necrometer. Alright, it's up and running. Are you here with me right now? Can you tell me your name? If you're still here, the person I was speaking to earlier. Or tell me why I should leave this place. You mentioned 3 times that this is not somewhere I should be. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me anything about this forest? If there's something that lives here, or someone that lives here. Feel free to use this device in front of me. You can speak to it and I can hear you. Don't be afraid, I'm not trying to harm you, and I'm not trying to take anything from you. I'm just here just to talk, just to learn. This is weird, dude. We are getting absolutely 0 from Necrometer. Nothing. It hasn't given us one single response. Just nothing.
Won't make it.
Won't make it. Now we got one. Are you saying that I won't make it, or are you speaking about something else? Or are you saying you won't make it?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay. Okay. I can get behind that. I can get behind ice cream. Oh. Stocking cap makes my head itch. Can you tell me your name? Or anything about this forest?
Gregory.
Thank you, Gregory. Dude, we got Gregory right away when I asked for a name. Thank you, Gregory. Was this your home? Or could you tell me if you have been the one I've been speaking to tonight? Don't be afraid. Like I said, I don't mean you any harm. I don't mean your home any harm at all. I simply just want to know more about you, that's all. I was told that in this forest there was creatures that weren't quite human. And I was just curious about them. Do you know anything about that?
Ambitious.
Ambitious, okay. Is that an ambitious request to me to make? Did you guys hear that? Hello?
Microphone.
Microphone. Hello? It sounded like two people whispering back there. There's like one word each. But then again, like this fire is making some weird noises as the logs burn.
Gregory is wounded.
Like hissing and whatever. So I don't know if I'm just hearing the wood logs burn and it's kind of sounding like whispering, or if there's something or someone back there. And we got Gregory is wounded. How did you get wounded, Gregory? What happened here? Which is very interesting. It says Gregory is wounded because if you guys remember a little while ago, Donna, a little while ago on Spirit Talker, it said I think a battle took place here. Gregory, were you wounded? Did somebody hurt you here? Were you in a fight? Because here's the thing. Spirit Talker runs off of a word bank, I believe. So it can only say so many things. So it has to find the best response in that word bank to tell you. So, when I think of battle, I think like an old Civil War era, like war, like a battle. But it could mean a fight. Greg, were you in a... Do you mind if I call you Greg? I'll stick with Gregory, just in case. But Gregory, were you in a fight here? Did somebody hurt you? Did Donna hurt you? Is this who you're talking about? I was also warned to stay away from this area multiple times. Do you know anything about that? Military, okay. Military.
Altar.
Altar. What do you mean by altar? Is there an altar here? Has there been ever a cult here? Because I have heard about cult activity here. So an altar really makes sense.
A devil at your side.
A devil at your side.
Historical markers.
Historical markers. I wonder if it's saying a devil at your side about the red light. Historical markers. Historical markers. Can you tell me any more about the things you just mentioned, the historical markers, or why you said a devil at your side, or about the altar? Can you tell me any more about any of it?
What make it?
Won't make it again. Who won't make it? Let's start there. Can you tell me who won't make it? Who you're talking about that won't make it? Maybe you could tell me more about that, about who won't make it. Said that twice now, won't make it. It's a bit concerning. Gregory, would you like me to leave you alone now? I don't want to bother you if you don't want to talk. I can leave you alone if you'd like. Just let me know. Everything is cold right now. Trying to get this fire going a little bit more. So I was trying to save this last piece of wood I got for, like, you know, an emergency. But I think having my fire going all night long idea was a little bit far-fetched. I think I should have brought probably about 3 times the amount of wood I had. I need to chop some more. Got a whole bunch of nice oak stumps, or birch stumps, huge birch stumps in my house, like a giant pile, probably about like that high of birch stumps that I just have not cut up yet. I need to split those, because that'll get me through probably camping most of the winter, because I mean, yeah, those are big chunks. So I mean, it does feel nice. It is. I'd say this fire was a little bit hard to get going, but it ended up being pretty nice. I have enjoyed it. What's this? Oh, it's a leaf. Oh, man. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this tonight? Bump this ISO up. You guys can't even see me, can you? Nope. It's too dark. Oh, there we go. There we go. Standing right like this, you guys can see me. Barely. A little bit, but yeah, guys, what do you guys think about tonight? Because after that last session with Necrometer, I sat there for probably about 10 minutes and got nothing. I'm not putting it in the video because it's really boring. Dude, I think I'm going crazy. I swear, I've heard whispers all night long coming from the forest. And like I said, it's not some paranormal thing. It's like legit, like whispers. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's Gregory. But it sounds like people talking. But I just haven't heard any movement back there. And there's not, I know, unless I'm mistaken, but I know there's not another campsite behind me. There's one to the side, but there's no fires. Like, I don't know. It's just really, really bizarre. Really bizarre tonight. But I think I'm going to get ready to sleep for a little bit. It's not that late at night at all, but yeah, I think I'm going to try and catch a little sleep and then come back out when it gets a little bit later. And I don't want to scrounge for wood. I just want to get in a sleeping bag. So, okay, I'm going to get set up and I'll be back. Alright guys, we are in the tent. Got the good lantern set up. Got my boots off. And I am ready to get into the sleeping bag. Just holding this tripod is like a nightmare. My hands are so cold. It's unreal. I'm gonna unhook my flashlight. I didn't bring the night vision camera today, just because I knew it was gonna be cold, and nothing with the battery is gonna last long outside. Even though I left my camera battery charging out there. I need to start charging the camera battery in the tent. I always leave it outside. Oh man. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I am going to get into the sleeping bag and warm up. And I'm probably not going to leave the camera on all night, because the power bank's charging the battery outside. The power bank doesn't have much juice. This battery only has half, so I don't know how much charge the other battery that is charging will get. So I'm not going to leave the camera running tonight. So hopefully nothing crazy happens that I miss. Hopefully. We shall see. But yeah. Alright. I'm going to rest for a little bit. It's still early. I don't know, I'll probably just play on my phone, but my phone is still so cold that it won't even charge. Like, it sucks. Like, I tried charging it again, wouldn't do it. So I gotta preserve battery unless I want to go sit in my car for, half an hour to let it charge. So, but we get the sleeping bag zipped up. Come on, sleeping bag, cooperate. Alright, anyways, you guys don't need to be bored with my going to sleep process, but yeah, I'm gonna shut the lights off and go to bed, or try to. I'll probably just sit here and stare at the ceiling for a while, and yeah. Either way, good night. that whispering again. This time it seemed a lot closer than it was before. I'm still in the tent. I didn't go to sleep. It's probably only been about 30 minutes or so. Dude, I hear footsteps. They're getting closer. There's definitely somebody out there. They're right by my tent. They're right by my tent. Who's out there? Yo, they're running. They're running. Dude. Who was that? Who was that? I heard him come. It sounded like he started from like over here to the back of my tent, around the side. And it sounded like they took off this way. Yeah, it sounded like they cut right through here. Went to that path. That was 100% a person. Holy dude, is that what I think it is? Holy dude. It's a knife. Yeah, because I heard him come around here and do something. I heard something like, I guess that was the knife being unsheathed. I heard like some sort of weird noise. And then when I turned my light on, I heard them drop something. Holy dude. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah. It's a bayonet. M14 bayonet, maybe? Yeah, US M8A1. So it's definitely a bayonet. What the? You gotta be kidding me. There's somebody just outside my tent with a knife. Dude, this is unreal. This is unreal. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I'm packing all my stuff up and I am gone. Alright guys, I am packed up completely. Got everything put away. Got the car warming up. Dude, I am getting out of here. The entire time I was packing up, I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anybody in the woods. I didn't hear any footsteps. I didn't even hear the sound of any animals. But, yeah. No, dude, this was literally probably the scariest night of my life, because it's like, what if I would have went to sleep? You know what I mean? Like, what if I would have laid down and fell right to sleep? What if, I was just sitting there, what if I wasn't, just sitting there, just laying around, What if I would have went to sleep? What if I wasn't paying enough attention? Whoever approached my campsite, without a question, meant to do me harm. And that's just, dude, it's just like, that's all I was thinking, just packing up, was like, what if? Like, what if I would have slept? Like, what if I wasn't paying attention? Like, and that, dude, that freaks me out, because knowing that these people were watching me, those whispers I heard had to be them. Like I was telling you guys, and maybe some of you guys heard it or whatever, but I heard those whispers all night in the forest, just every now and then. And now I know it was people literally just watching me from the darkness, waiting to make their move. Like, I don't know if they, were like, they were trying to rob me, they're trying to come kill me, if they're just like trying to freak me out. Like, I don't know, but, and it was weird. It was like, and put on top of that, like, all the responses we got with Spirit Talker, with Necrometer, like Necrometer saying you won't last, like you won't last here, and then Spirit Talker warning me about this place, warning me that there was something dangerous, which of course, coming to these forests, I'm thinking like, oh, it's like, like something like, like a skinwalker, or, something like that. I never think of, it warning me about people. And I think that's what it was trying to warn me about, was people. Dude, tonight, no, dude, I've calmed down a bit, but man, I was freaking out for a while. Like, when it hit me, like if I would have fallen asleep, like, things could have been completely different. I may have not have been standing here making this video right now. I know that sounds like cheesy and like very dramatic, but I wake up and not wake up. I can't quit using. I get up and find a knife outside of my tent after I hear somebody walking from the forest where we heard the whispers around the tent. So they must have just thought I was asleep. And then when I woke up, or there I go again. When I got out my flashlight, it must have spooked them enough where they, you know, dropped the knife, dropped everything, and just ran. But it only sounded like one person. It didn't sound like two people, which is odd because I didn't hear anybody else run in the woods either. But it definitely sounded like there's two people conversing earlier when I heard all that whispering. All right, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Sorry if I'm, you know, not as excited as I usually am doing these outros, but I hope you guys can understand the circumstances. But yeah, I appreciate you guys big time. Big shout out to our members and our YouTube channel patrons, our YouTube channel members and our patrons. Thank you for making tonight's video possible, guys. Big shout out to you. I told you guys I was gonna have an announcement about YouTube channel memberships. This video, it's gonna be the next video. Just because, like, I'm just, you know, it's something like, you know, a lot better than right now. And I just, next video, I got an announcement for you guys. So that's what I'm trying to say. But all right, guys, check out the social media links in the description. Join the Discord; it's completely free, and we'd love to have you on board. We got a great community there, and it'd be awesome if you joined. Yeah, have a good night or day wherever you're at. Let me know what you thought of the video and the circumstances surrounding the night. And yeah, appreciate you guys. But all right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.